Here's the take, that Drew Brees and Tom Brady are hurting football, the sport as a whole, by hiding their concussions.
Yeah, it's a really smart take, and it's unfortunate because these are two quarterbacks who are the faces of the league, and we maybe, unfortunately, come to expect that guys who are fighting to make the roster, third string, second string, these guys would go to great lengths to hide their injuries because they're fighting for contracts and fighting for playing time. But Tom Brady's not fighting for a contract nor playing time. Neither is Drew Brees. If these guys can't police themselves, if they can't save themselves while sending a message to the college level, high school, and below that if you have a concussion, it's okay to take yourself out of the game. If these two guys aren't doing it, MVP Super Bowl champions aren't doing it, why would the rest of the league do it? This is a huge issue that's plaguing the NFL, and unfortunately, Drew Brees and Tom Brady just made it worse.
Yeah, I think it's the smart take because hiding the concussion is just dumb. I mean, here's the thing. You get it. It's the gladiator sport and all that, right? So these guys are raised and brought up in a culture that's very macho. But in the past, ignorance was a defense. You no longer have ignorance as a defense. And what I remember from 80s cartoons, G.I. Joe told you knowing is half the battle. These guys know now, and it's really foolish, both for your safety in the short-term, immediate term, and of course for your long-term health. And that goes for anyone, not just Tom Brady and Drew Brees, but especially Tom Brady and Drew Brees, because those guys are set financially and they're also setting an example for others.
I always worry about, too, we're seeing a lawsuit now with some of the players from the 70s. We're going to see more with the players from the 80s, 90s. This is going to continue. If you think that this lawsuit that's happening right now with the retired players versus the NFL is the only one we're going to have, then that's being really naive. How does this affect other players who are contemporaries of Tom Brady and Drew Brees when they want to be part of this lawsuit, yet you have the faces of the sport saying, yes, I knew, and yes, I hid it from the NFL? What was the NFL going to do about that?
Well, that would help the NFL's case.
Absolutely,
I mean, that helps their lawyers.
And it's bad for other players.
That's why you felt for the other players, because they didn't know, and the NFL was sort of hiding all this information. Now that it's out there, you're signing up for this, but the problem is a lot grander and larger than that, because they're not just dealing with lawsuits. They're dealing with suiting up, future generations actually suiting up and playing.